Welcome to Kel's Story Vault. Today, we're delving into the vibrant folklore of West Africa to uncover a tale about one of the cleverest characters in mythology, Anansi the spider. But be warned, this isn't just a story of wit. It's a lesson about the true meaning of wisdom and generosity. Let's begin.
Long ago, when the world was new, wisdom wasn't shared among people as it is today. Back then, it was scattered across the land, hidden in the trees, the rivers, and even the winds. To find wisdom, one had to search hard, and even then, only a small piece could be found. But there was one creature who didn't want to share wisdom at all, a spider named Anansi. Now, Anansi was no ordinary spider. He was clever, cunning, and he loved to be the smartest of them all. He believed if he could gather all the wisdom in the world and keep it for himself, he'd become the greatest being to ever live. So Anansi set out on a mission. Day by day, he scoured the land, stealing wisdom from wherever he found it. From the soaring birds, he learned how to sing songs of the sky. From the trees, he stole the secrets of how they stood tall and firm against storms. And from the rivers, he learned how to flow gracefully even around obstacles. He stored everything he found in a clay pot, which he tied with a strong vine to keep it shut. Soon, Anansi thought, I'll be the wisest creature alive. But little did he know, his greed was planting the seeds of his own downfall. As the pot grew heavier with wisdom, Anansi began to worry. What if someone tried to steal it? He decided the best place to hide it was at the top of the tallest tree in the forest. So, one morning, just as the sun rose, Anansi tied the pot to his belly with vines and began climbing. But there was a problem. With the pot in front of him, it was difficult to grip the tree's bark. He slipped, scrambled, and fell, again and again. Frustrated, Anansi muttered to himself, "Why is this so hard? I'm the wisest creature alive. Surely, I can figure this out." Nearby, his young son, Ntakuma, watched him struggle. "Father," Ntakuma called out, "why don't you tie the pot to your back instead of your belly? That way, your arms will be free to climb." Anansi froze. He turned to his son, annoyed but realizing the wisdom in his words. "How dare a child like you think of something I didn't?" he snapped. But Ntakuma just shrugged and walked away. Anansi tried Ntakuma's suggestion and found that climbing became much easier. Yet, as he ascended the tree, anger brewed within him. How can I be the wisest if even my son has better ideas than me? Consumed by his thoughts, Anansi lost his grip. The pot slipped from the vine and plummeted to the ground below. With a deafening crash, the clay shattered into countless pieces, and the wisdom it contained was swept away by the wind. Anansi climbed down the tree and stared at the broken pot in disbelief. His plan to hoard all the wisdom in the world had failed. But as he watched the wind carry the fragments far and wide, something unexpected happened. All around him, animals began to share the pieces of wisdom they found. The birds learned how to build better nests. The fish taught each other to swim faster. And the people began to tell stories, passing wisdom from one generation to the next. For the first time, Anansi realized something profound. Wisdom wasn't meant to be hoarded by one. It was meant to be shared, to grow, and to connect us all. And so, the once greedy spider learned a lesson he never expected. True wisdom lies not in keeping knowledge to oneself, but in sharing it with others. And that's the tale of Anansi and the pot of wisdom. What do you think? If you could gather all the wisdom in the world, would you share it or keep it to yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me today on Kel's Story Vault. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more stories from around the globe. Until next time, remember, every story holds a lesson, and every lesson is a treasure.